Hi, I'm Kat Miller. Welcome to the New Year edition of Passionate Living, where we look back at all of the highlights of 2022 and share some smiles and some tears with our Passionate Living viewer family. We're also going to share some funny behind-the-scenes moments, as we do tend to wing it from time to time with the Passionate Living team, and things don't always go as planned in the background. And sometimes we even end up being outright taken by surprise when we meet a guest. I know you're going to enjoy this show, and I am so excited to share it with you today. So stay tuned for this special edition of Passionate Living. In the spring, we traveled to my soul home of California, where we met a lot of fascinating, passionate living subjects. So let's take a look at some of our favorites.
I went away for months until I passed across again. She told me I was never looking for a friend. Maybe you could swing by my room around 10. Maybe bring a lemon and a bottle of gin. We'll be in between the sheets till the lid.
But you can't turn blue.
You cannot. No,
Okay.
definitely not.
Say, don't with my love.
How many do you do a day, Kevin?
How many can you guess?
Maybe 500, 1,000?
500, 1,000? No, then I'd be broke. I can't make a living.
How many do you do a day?
5,000 to 8,000 a day.
This is what a small vineyard owner looks like versus, say, Foley down the street that we saw, and a few other bigger ones. And this is where we want to keep this going.
All right, Amy, see, look, I am now an ambassador of Liquid Farm.
We're dealing with that as all the different religions. We're in the pot together, and we have to figure that out. You know, there can't be someone that's right and go, don't worry, we can figure this out. You can step to the side. We're all brothers and sisters, and we have to figure this out by ourselves. And that divine peace is such an integral part of that.
People would go, oh, can you just leave it?
Yes,
and the bottom line is, no, you can't. Because when you play an instrument, it changes with every movement, every inflection, you move the bow a little bit closer to the bridge and the whole tone changes. You have to, on an electronic instrument, you have to reach up and touch
things.
to
You have to
make
have
that
a
happen.
physical contact.
Yeah.
Let's take a ride in the four-wheel drive from the night until the morning. We'll leave this town, no trace, no sound.
Sometimes I feel like
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thanks. We'll do a
You're
little
welcome.
ending. We'll do a little
Okay.
group. Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Group hug ending.
All right. This is awful. Get it over quick.
Can't you see the love? Can't it sleeping? Anybody like the Beatles? Come on. While my guitar gently weeps. Nice.
In April, I took a short trip to Texas, and again was thrilled to meet a whole new tribe of passionate livers.
So basically, I was a teacher for 8 years, and I collected a bunch during that time, and I amassed a huge collection, and I kind of leveraged that into a business. And I saw all different toy museums around the world, and they were kind of the inspiration.
Went home and told my boyfriend at the time, now my husband, I was like, this was an amazing experience. Like, this must exist in America. Googled it quickly, and it didn't. So I was like, we should make it exist in America.
Stay tuned from Passionate Living. I'm here today in Fort Worth, Texas, in the famous stockyards area. I got to see cattle go down the street. There's a John Wayne Museum here, general store, a saloon. Oh my God, The cowgirl in me that grew up watching Westerns is in heaven today. In late April, Melissa Archer joined our team. Melissa and I share a passion for mental fitness, especially focused on youth. Melissa is a psychiatric nurse practitioner, and with Mental Fitness Moments, our hope is to provide more tools for viewers to step through anxiety and other issues that might prevent them from living a healthy life of fulfilled dreams.
Depression is something that we all experience at one time or another, whether you're a child, whether you're an adult or an elderly.
You know, making a routine, whether it's in the morning or after work. Wouldn't exercise just before bed because it'll keep you awake. And we also want to get our good sleep.
Then in May, the collective hearts of my hometown of Buffalo, New York, and the world around were shattered when an unimaginable tragedy struck with a racially profiled shooting spree at a Tops Market by an 18-year-old male. The Passionate Living crew and I were absolutely obliterated, but we felt compelled to film a show that would address this event in a heartfelt manner.
Children do not hate unless they are taught to hate, and to have a young person with so much hate in his heart, so much hate in his head, that he would plan with such detail and with such determination and drive for more than 3 hours away from where he lived to try to kill other people, other human beings. You have to wonder where all that hate came from.
If they're getting a generational message of hate at home, they need to get balance in school. They need to hear truth. They need to hear heart and love.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Love is the answer.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Kat.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, Melissa, we got together the other day.
Yes.
To film our Mental Fitness Moments for season 4.
Yes, we did.
And here we are, a couple days later.
Right.
Where people really need mental health fitness. You know, an entire community needs it because there is a fracture so big right now. It's unbelievable. What can people do in the midst of a devastation? Because other than cry, and I know grieving is a big piece of it, right?
Yes,
We should not stop ourselves from grieving.
No, we shouldn't, because grieving, there's no roadmap, there's no time frame, and it is what it is. One moment you could be smiling and happy, next minute you could be crying. Just give yourself the agency and grace to just grieve, and let your children grieve as well. This is frightening times, right? This is not something that Buffalo goes through, and in the days and weeks and months ahead, it's going to get even more challenging. And it's like, yeah, love heals everything.
No, but I mean, people don't do anything, right? They just sit there.
The main reason I'm doing this is what you shared with me a few minutes ago, your uncomfort, being questioned, being a white woman in this situation. And I said, oh my God, how can I not speak out? If you can do that, I have no excuse.
By the summer, festivals and events presented a passel of entertaining individuals who brought some lighthearted stories to our show that you are not going to want to miss.
A passion that I had became a trademark of my own of using needles and syringes and chopsticks for texturing. And I've developed my own style of painting. anybody wants my painting, they can have it on condition that they have to donate money to their favorite charity.
I love that. That's beautiful.
People in my group always wanted to attack issues like this, but we didn't know how to put something together or how to present it to people. Like, we didn't know who to contact or anything. So this organization kind of helped us gather our ideas, work together, and then talk to people who could potentially make change.
And you know, who knows, one day maybe this will shift the paradigm and turn into a whole new education system where this is how our youth learn and become our thought leaders.
Well, if I throw up, it'll be a bonding.
You won't throw up?
experience.
Oh! Earlier in my interview with Kat, I found out that she has had a few episodes with motion sickness. Jumping out of an airplane, did anyone say to you like, I don't know, your chute doesn't look good, I don't think I'd jump it, and then push you out the door?
No, did you have that happen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, here we go. We're going up. This is where it gets crazy. All right. I love it. I haven't thrown up yet. This is good, Jim. Oh, that was fun. Oh, man. This is your favorite bud?
No.
No?
Well, it's okay to be afraid, you know. Afraid keeps you motivated, keeps you on your toes, and also it means you care.
Right.
You wouldn't be afraid. Do you really care then?
Right.
You know, I mean, I think fear often is a sign of caring also. And just get really good at it. I mean, that's the other thing. Just whatever you pick, it doesn't matter what it is, you know, if it's knitting or deep sea diving or jogging, just be so good that nobody can ignore you.
So I was in college. I got the news from my brother, said that you have an envelope from the embassy. Run to my house, go upstairs, open the envelope. I seen it. Congratulations on your visa and all.
Oh my God,
it was the best thing in my life. Breaking things. I'm jumping from the bed up and down, throw myself on the floor, like little kid to find a little toy.
And then we had a really big Passionate Living adventure this year because Rosina, my co-host and niece, turned 16, and for her birthday, our shared love of sloths, we had an animal center that we had done a story on in Costa Rica that rescues animals, and we donated money to help support them, and they named a baby sloth after Rosina. So this was a really big deal for us.
Hi, Rosine. This is Rosine, your aunt's present for your birthday, for your 16th birthday. I hope you like it and enjoy it. Okay?
Then, as we came to a close with our most recent season 4, Halloween presented a wonderful canvas for spookier passions.
Oh my God! She tastes much better than me! Really?
And the very first year we were here, somebody brought us a 1,061 pounder,
Wow.
and they won $1,000.
That's amazing. Now
This one here, this is what's happened over the last 26 years, 27 years. Now, this is a national record right here, the one here in the center. That was grown by a good friend of mine, Scott Andrews, and Scott lives not far from here. This one weighs 2,554 pounds, and it is a North American record.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at that.
Max. Max. Who is Max?
That's Max.
How did you determine that's
Max.
Max? Whee!
Woo.
Oh. That was so stupid.
He did that to me, so I thought he would.
It's crazy when I have somebody come over that doesn't love being around dolls, such as Annabelle, the movie, which is a possessed doll. they are petrified to even look at them. So of course I have to let them hear them or see them move and tell them it's not so spooky in here. And after a while of being in my home, you know that there's nothing spooky here.
As always, we focus on health and wellness with people who are using their passions for wellness to lift the world around them.
You know, and we know with taste and smell aspects, there's a lot of factors that happen when you have viral infections, where it's going to deplete specific minerals. Zinc's one of the main minerals that viruses will deplete pretty rapidly, and it does take some time to kind of restore that deficiency. And once that deficiency is restored, then a lot of times that taste and smell does come back.
2% of our brain is the part that we're conscious about, we're having a conversation, but there's another 98% that's sensing our environment, feeling my heart rate and my breathing and making adjustments, and it's alert and it's active all the time. We need to be able to put these things on pause. Mindfulness, slowing things down, even going for a walk and actually focusing on the nature, the smells, the scents, the scenery, getting those hormones, those cortisols and adrenalines, or epinephrines to slow down is so therapeutic, and it's something that should be done more frequently.
Yeah, I always felt if you could break it, you can fix it.
Yeah, and in some ways the breaking is part of the fixing, interestingly. So the body is designed so that when we experience injury, we become stronger. It's only when we overwhelm our pathways of regeneration that we can get disorder or disease or dysfunction.
Remember to take just 5 minutes in the morning to still that gorgeous brain of yours, because it's just like a computer. Sometimes we have to turn off the computer so it can recalibrate, reset itself, and then it works so much better afterwards. And then as 2022 came to a close, we had the blizzard of all blizzards in Buffalo, New York, where Passionate Living is produced. And I just want to send my blessings to everybody out in that community, and I'm grateful that our whole team survived the storm in good health, not too worse for the wear, and just send so many prayers and so much compassion to the families of the people who were not as fortunate. And that is the reason that our New Year's show was a few weeks delayed, because we were literally snowed in for over a week in the city of Buffalo. Okay, now for the somewhat embarrassing and funny behind-the-scenes moments that are far from planned, and a few that were quite embarrassing for me personally, but we're going to share them for a few laughs here today with you. Oh, all right, if she throws up, I want you to get it on camera.
If I rock with it, it's not as bad.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my
God,
God.
blessing.
Ooh,
it is a little rocky.
Yeah.
Sophie's in for
If you don't fall, please don't fall. I hope. No, you're no. No.
But it would almost be like going to a gym and just doing nothing but tricep exercises
Like
for the rest of your life.
we are today.
What we have right now.
Yeah, you want to hold it by the stem. You don't want to grab a lady by the neck. And you want to hold it, but you basically are, well, maybe every once in a while.
Scenario.
After midnight. The more you drink, the more you hold hands. I have no idea.
Okay.
Kumbaya.
Bye, y'all. Hi, behind the scenes.
1, 2, 3, hold.
I don't get it.
I don't either, I just do it. Why are you smiling?
I'm smiling. Ashley. Oh, they're hot. Crust.
Close. Okay. Ah. Hey.
I know, you worked so hard to get that. Thank you for your perseverance.
Oh my God.
And getting sawdust in your shoes means you were around here, and back in the day they used to cover the mud with sawdust.
I have sawdust in my shoes. I know what Jim means now. I like put one leg up.
Look, I'm literally sitting on your leg and my other leg is nowhere near being in here.
I know we can fit in here for the shot.
No, we can't.
What if we make it rock? But we fit my jar, we fit the brush. Hello, would you like to come in too? We have plenty of room in here. Plenty of room.
I want to go on record as saying that power washing is a lot of fun. I love it. And it's a very thorough process of cleaning. There's other things as well, but you got to be quiet on the set, Mom. You got to be quiet. Okay. My mother, of course, would be the one talking in the background. Mom, you actually got to stop talking. Back into the zone. Mom, even if you guys whisper, it's if you could just, please, don't talk for just 5 minutes. 5 minutes, they want to go have chicken wings.
The day has finally come that Rifat has to wear his just one more episode socks because something happened to his socks.
Out of desperation?
Out of desperation, but Rifat, it's almost one more episode. I've been saying that for 2 years, but look, just a couple more episodes left, Rifat. Passionate living, positive living, quality living. Wow.
Passionate living plus positive living equal quality living.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Saturday morning, I wake up at 6:30, ride my bicycle over the consumers loved locally grown.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go, perfect.
This. And this.
No, don't.
Wait.
Carry this.
Sure. Finally, I want to congratulate our Passionate Living crew as we won 2 National Telly Awards in 2022. This was such a thrill for all of us, and we're so grateful to you, our amazing Passionate Living family, for supporting this show to uplift the world around us. Season 3 Passionate Living show, and we're so excited, and guys, this is so great. Thank you for joining us today. I hope that something in today's episode brought you inspiration to follow your dreams in this new year ahead. I just want to remind everyone that as you take each step closer to living your dreams, remember to ask those around you for the emotional support that you need to overcome fears and obstacles. If you don't have a support group, create one, either online through social media groups or with organizations of similar interests or through community groups that provide support. You are not alone. Just remember that as you make your way through your passionate living journey. Remember to watch us every week right here on your hometown channel WBBZ on Tuesday and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. and Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. You can also watch us live stream on our YouTube channel Passionate Living TV every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come to our website at passionateliving.com and join us on social media to comment when you like a show. Remember to always press that like button.